Okay then, let's pretend I'm not filming this straight after the Leeds match. So yeah, no videos this week on Monday, Wednesday, just on the Friday, because I don't know if you can tell, I'm starting to put things away for the sort of move that I'm doing. All I kind of have left in here now are obviously to use stuff that I'm using to record this, and kind of my units with my shirts on, which are going to be a little bit difficult to decide how I'm going to do this because I don't really want to take off a lot of hangers and shirts and then put them back together again. I have seen a video though where I think I can possibly sort of beat the system and hopefully make it a little bit easier for me. However, hopefully I can sort of cheer myself up from the game today with what is inside this parcel here. For those of you who have been watching my videos for a little bit of time now may possibly remember a video that I released last year, I think it was, where this happened. Kind of lucky to own this one. I hope it looks as good in real life as it does on the photos. Dun, 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 dun. Really? Why does this always happen to me? Where are the tags? Seriously, guys? This was advertised with tags. You can see that my setup's changed a little bit as well. Now, for most people, what happened in that video is probably not going to be much of an issue if it comes without the tags attached. If you're going to be wearing them yourself, or if you don't necessarily care about that, then, you know, whatever, it's just one of those things. But for collectors like myself who like to only buy shirts that have tags attached, it was a little bit frustrating to see that, especially once there were other people buying them with tags attached to them, and trying to speak to the Classic Football Shirts sort of customer service team was a little bit annoying, a little bit frustrating. It didn't help that these shirts sold out, so it's not like I could swap like for like. At the end of the day, I ended up selling that shirt to a friend. I actually made a little bit of money on it, but that's not really what I wanted. I just wanted the shirt. But I didn't let it sort of get at me. You know, I miss shirts all the time. But fast forward maybe 6 months, something like that, I actually saw these shirts once again for sale online from a different retailer. And I thought, ooh, this is interesting. And the way it was advertised, it was literally medium, brand new with tags. It was almost like it was tailored towards me. And I thought, well, you know what, let's give it another go. And I made the purchase. Now this parcel here has been in my office unopened since the end of April. And of course, we're almost in September, so it's about 4 months overdue. Now this is literally the final one of the backlog that I have. I only have 2 more to show you, which by the way are amazing shirts, and they arrived last week, so I'm not holding back much longer. So let's just open it up. Please, let's just have the tags attached to this one. I don't want any more dramas. Yeah, because that'll just ruin the day even more. Please be and also be the shirt and be the size. There's a lot going on here. So we have a flyer for the world's first football club, Sheffield FC. How about that, eh? And we have a sticker also for the world's first football club, so that's cool. But we also, inside, have are we? Is this some sort of... There's no tags again. There are no tags again. This was advertised with tags, explicitly with tags. I'm absolutely speechless. That is remarkable what's just happened. For the second time I bought this shirt, twice advertised, and it's not come. Look, there's the shirt. There's nothing there. I'm not making this up. There's not in the bag, are they? No. Nothing at all. Inside out. Nothing attached. I cannot believe it. It's happened again. That's from Matt. 4 months I've had this, thinking I've finally solved it. And I haven't. That's a problem. That's a problem, that is. Because the first time it was from Classic Football Shirts, massive retailer. This has come from an independent company. Oh dear. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. Right then. I guess this is... Well, I should have anticipated this to happen once again, but let's go and do some of my usual stuff and speak to the people who I buy from, and we'll go from there. I'll be back. I don't know when I'll be back. Might even have a different might be a different apartment by the time this is done. Wow. Okay then, so we're back, and a few things you've probably noticed. Obviously, I'm in my new place now, which just kind of shows you how far back the first video was done. Secondly, and maybe most importantly, I am indeed still wearing my Al-Nassr shirt, so I'll explain to you what happened. As I finished filming it, I dropped an email to Circa 88, the place that I bought a shirt from. Now, I've got a sort of friendly working relationship with them. I've got their personal numbers, etc. But I thought, well, I am still technically a customer in this transaction. It's best for me to go through the official sort of channels and explain to them the situation. Now, naturally, I had been waiting for 3 or 4 months to open up the parcel, so I was like, well, that's fine. I understand that that could present itself as an issue. So simply my email was, good evening, it's only taken me about 4 months to open this parcel. My second time buying this shirt, as the first time it never arrived from CFS with tags, which was frustrating. This one in this parcel didn't have tags either, which you can imagine is incredibly frustrating, especially with it being explicitly advertised as brand new with tags, which it was. I look back at the original listing and it quite clearly shows the fact that it is brand new with tags in the title. Now, I got a response that evening from Tom saying, Dan, how are things going, mate? Apologies, unsure how this has slipped through the net. I was going to leave this as a surprise, however, I've got an Oakland Roots Circa 88 shirt bagged up to be sent to you this week as a thanks for the consistent support for both online with orders and the retro football fairs, which he is part of the running of those. And he also asked, what would you like to do with the Al-Nassr shirt? Now, my response was, hey mate, all good here. I'm moving house next week, so I'm a bit busy dealing with all that. No worries, I understand that these things happen. These things do happen with regards to the, mishap with the Al-Nassr shirt. That's very kind of you to offer that. I have seen you post them and they do look great. Like I said, I'm going to be moving house, so it's probably best for you to wait until I'm in here and then send it. As for the Al-Nassr shirt, I'll just keep it as that's what I did for the one I got from CFS. I'll get one with tags eventually one day. That's pretty much what I sent to them. So yes, with regards to this Al-Nassr shirt, I've decided to keep it. And the fact that I already have an Al-Nassr shirt in my collection already, even though it's quite clearly inferior to this design, it means that I'm not totally upset the fact that I keep failing. I still have representation, and that means I can kind of wear this one. I kind of like the idea of wearing this one because it does have this interesting design, so I wasn't bothered about returning it or refunds. It's just been one of those things. As for the offer, this kind offer of this Oakland Roots shirt that was mentioned during this email, I have yet to have any response regarding that, which you can read into that as much as you want, really. I'm not going to be chasing anything up, which again you can read into that as you wish. So that's kind of where it ends, really. I have this shirt that I will be wearing. Don't have one with tags. Do they even exist with tags? I've seen people with them tags. Don't understand why it's so difficult. The fact that it's happened twice from 2 different places, one from a much bigger company and one from a much smaller company, it just kind of shows you what's possible. I just want to make it plainly obvious what has happened there. As you guys watch my videos, I understand that there is a level of responsibility for me as a content creator to try and be as transparent as possible, because when we're buying these football shirts, it is it's not a small amount of money that we're spending. So if you feel like myself and like to have tags on things or like to keep things mint condition, these things are quite important. So just bear that in mind. If you're buying from certain places, you may not necessarily get what you ordered. So just one thing to be aware of there. So that's kind of it, really. Obviously, it's been about a month since I did the first opening. I was absolutely just gobsmacked when I first saw it without the tags. I just had a feeling that was going to happen. But now as time's gone on, it's just one of those things, I guess. So I'm just quite enjoying wearing it. It's really nice material. Like if you are wanting to find one and buy one just to wear, you really will not be upset and disappointed, because it's good quality stuff. They make their own stuff, because I think the manufacturer is Victory, and I'm pretty certain Al-Nassr translates to victory, or the victorious of that some respect. And yeah, I understand that, and it's got that amazing graphic of that horse on the front. I think it's a warrior horse. But that is it, really. There's nothing really else to add. If the Oakham Roots shirt ever appears, I will of course do a video on that one as well. But I'm not really expecting much there. So yeah, I hope you guys have a great weekend ahead. Next week, I think, if it all goes to plan, I've got a couple of really, really cool videos to show you. And then, yeah, who knows what they may be. Keep tuned. And as always, thank you for watching. And I'll see you next time. Goodbye.